be fit, right? The more fit you are, the better your brain works. The more aware you are of your body, so the more able you are to exist in the moment. The more difficult it is for things to distract you and pull you out of yourself into the past or into the future or into some digital like hellscape. You know, your physicality, if correctly tuned, will anchor you to the world. You know, get outside, look up at the sky, basic fucking shit. Don't be sitting around doom scrolling all day, and you will be okay. Preferable to goals in a way, as Scott Adams talks about, because the goal part, when you don't have the goal, when you're chasing the goal, you're in a state of lack, and then when you achieve the goal, then oh, now what? And things can very easily fall apart. Which is why systems that are engineered to carry you to your goals/aims continually tend to work better, because you don't then get to a point and go, well, hey, doobie, wake up 3 weeks later. No, you've got your system. You're still going to go to the gym tomorrow. You're still going to go for your walk tomorrow. You're still going to read that thing or whatever it is you're supposed to do every day that you do that keeps you on the path and keeps you a functioning human being and stops you from falling into hell. That just stays there, you know. So you have to have non-negotiables and stick to them, no matter what's going on, no matter what you've achieved or haven't achieved, no matter what awful thing has occurred, no matter who's died, no matter what it is. You have your non-negotiables that keep you functional and useful in the world. Like, it doesn't matter if someone's died. Well, I'm not going to do my workout today. You're not going to be useful in the context of a funeral or in the context of somebody to lean on or somebody to help deal with everything that's now going to happen if you allow yourself to fall apart. And the first step of you falling apart is you not doing that non-negotiable thing that you said you were going to do. The second you do that, the second you let yourself down, you're telegraphing to your subconscious that your so-called non-negotiables are negotiable. Right? So your subconscious then becomes weaker in that fashion. It allows you to do fucked up things and brings those sorts of things into your physical waking life. It's so easy to get pulled into it when there's fucking pedophiles and pizzas and demons and people, all the wackiness, and people are dissing each other. It's like a rap battle or something with like all this lore. There's so much lore and oh, wow, you know, and it's very entertaining. Yep. And, you know, the whole circuses, you know, bread and circuses, spectacles at the Colosseum grew only more ridiculous as the barbarians grew closer to the gates type joints, right? And the worst thing you could do is get caught up in it all. Then they win and you lose. The old program will be programmed. The devil will find work for idle hands to do. The world will ask you who you are, and if you do not know, it will tell you. You could very easily become a puppet of someone else's creepy, weird shit if you're not actively engaged in doing what you're supposed to be doing. So everybody needs to work out who they are, what they're supposed to be doing, reverse engineer systems to get them to their aim, and enact those systems on a daily basis till those systems become habits, non-negotiable, unbreakable habits that leave no room for these distractions, that leave no room for them to be. Because it's so fucked up. This thing here, this powerful miracle of a Gundam suit that we somehow occupy and we're responsible for, right? We're driving this fucking thing. If we're not paying attention for a second, right, someone else takes over this thing. You think of this like a car or something. You think of the carnage of an undirected vehicle, a fucking tank. You know what I mean? That is you. You're a tank. And if you're not fully driving yourself, something else could take over. Something else could jump on the wheel and fucking row into a load of fucking kids or something. Or there's nothing there and it just fucking careers in front of a bus. But either way, like, it's a great responsibility that you have. And this year is going to be an hitherto unimaginable shit show. And you're going to want to look. It's going to be really exciting. And you shouldn't. Because you'll be letting yourself down, you'll be letting your ancestors down, but worse, you'll be letting your children down.